Continue.
Yeah, so I'll continue. So let me talk about our home care. I'll start by just giving an overview of the product that the product range that we have. We have product in herbal alternatives. We have a product in weight loss management. We also have, so let's talk about what we want to talk about, which are home care. Home care, these are products that we use for cleaning and keeping our environment clean. So these are products that has been made by our company, and our company has quite researched them and put products that are very well researched, products that have got so many benefits. Among the benefit that our products have is that they are very economical. They come in very concentrated form, in such a way that when you receive them, you must first dilute them. And the base of dilution is just water, and water is everywhere. So some of the things that they are low dose, they are low burden, they are earth friendly. So we have quite a number of home care products, but I will take quite a few, which I will go into detail, but most others I will just have a mention of them. We have products that are super earth friendly. They are non-toxic. They are not harsh in any way you are going to use them. So they are products that are very friendly in our home state. They are products that even if you leave them outside, you don't get worried that when I come back, what will happen to my toddler that has been crawling all over the place. That's how safe our products are. So I will take one by one. I will take the LDC, light duty concentrate. This is a product that is very friendly to us people and to any home. It's a very versatile product, very economical. It's a product that we use for washing dishes, hand washing, counters, refrigerators, and many other soiled places. It has a triple cleaning power that makes water wetter, very gentle on hand. Like this that we have the COVID. This is a product that every person should have, because it's not like other soap, because it strips all the oil. Anything that you have touched and you are now using LD, it will strip it and it will leave your hand very clean. That there's nothing that is going to be left. Each bottle has a cleaning power of over 7 product. It's very gentle on hand and safe for the whole family. It is 100% biodegradable and phosphate free. It has a nose and smell such that even if you have washed your hand with it, it will not have that crazy smell that some people are allergic to. So it's a very general product that the ratio that we are supposed to use is 1 to 3 when we are diluting it, and you can even dilute it much more than this, because it comes in a very concentrated form. And mostly what I want to talk about, what I want to elaborate on, is that it is a friend to most kitchen. Because in the kitchen, you are going to use it for washing the fruits, washing vegetables, washing the dishes that I've said earlier. But mostly I love it for washing the fruit, especially fruits like apple, whereby you are going to eat plus the peels. it is good to stripe them out of those oils that have been sprayed on them. But LDC will quite help you to do that. It has a mixer bottle, and the bottle is marked so that the dilution ratio is all marked in a bottle. So it's gentle on our hand. That is how it is diluted. This 1 liter can give you 11 of this. You can still dilute it much further. You can see the dishes that are being used for washing them. That is the kitchen. You can see how that kitchen is. Because of the LDC, that sink will never get blocked. And that's how powerful LDC is. The next product is Super 10. That is an all-purpose cleaner. Super 10 is more concentrated than the LDC. And so Super 10, we use it for most surfaces. It is very versatile, also very economical. It is effective and does a very tough job from removing stubborn stain on our fabric or on our garage. Any stain can be effectively removed by the Super 10. What you do is that you just spray where the dot is or where the stain is, you agitate it, and then just leave it in the water. If you come back and you agitate it a bit and you find it is not going, just spray more and then return it back to the water. You'll find that stain will come out very okay. It will come out completely, and the surface of the food, the cloth will just be as clean as it should be. It's industrial strength that is harmless to any surface. It is highly concentrated. A little goes a long way. It is non-fragrant. We have the non-fragrance option, which is available for people who are allergic to the smell. But the fragrance is so nice that it does not affect most of the people. It is a triple action formula with soaps and solvent surfaces. The industrial strength and yet very safe for you at home and also for industrial purposes. Each bottle has a cleaning power of over 20 similar other company products. It's a heavy duty cleaner, which is very tough on stubborn stain. Its industrial strength is very strong. It is user friendly. It also a great lingering smell. It gives a very superb result. And on a light clean, you can dilute it 1 to 10. 1 liter can give you 10 of our sprayer. That is what it can do. So that's about Super 10. You can see all this, any stain that is there, that is on the wall, whether it is on the floor, you just spray and you come and mop it off, and then we'll do all the job. You can see what happens. That is the tiles. Any stained style, way fast on those spots, and then as you mop, it will take all the dust and leave that surface very clean. You can see how it has the kind of sprayer bottles that 1 liter can give you. So it becomes very, very economical for you. We go to care. Care is a disinfectant that we quite use for disinfecting our places, our homes, especially the food places, the toilets, any place, even the clothes. You disinfect where you feel where the germs could be, and it is proven that where it is applied, it can effectively kill germs 99.95%. effectively, and that is within minutes that it will do that job. So the dilution for the offshore is 1 to 10. Dilution for industrial is 1 to 50. So that 1 liter can give you 50 liters of care disinfectant ready for use. It destroys a variety of germs and is very effective, especially this time where you are never sure with this kind of surfaces that you will be touching as you walk. But if you have your care with you within your bag for ladies, and even us, there are some sprayer bottles that are very small that we easily put in our pocket. And as you move around, you keep on spraying, and that will always keep you off from any germs. It is comprehensively tested and proven the efficiency. So you can see how our care should be. And what I can talk about with care also, where you find there's very strange smell that even if you put the odd sprayer and you find it is not going, use care, and the care will really dissolve, because that's what care does. It will dissolve whatever those stubborn smell. When you apply the care, they are never going to be there. Another product that we have is the G1 laundry. G1 laundry is just the powder form, and it's very economical and very versatile. We use it to wash clothes just like you are using Omo or Cindy or any Ariel like that, but it is very effective. 5 kg of clothes, you just use 1 spoon. And what you do is that you can warm the water just to break the surface tension before you soak the clothes. And as you do that, you will find that it will really help the clothes to brighten its colors. And that's the beauty of the G1 laundry. This 2 kg for a family of 5, they can use it for a whole year. The 2 kg, and they're washing their clothes on a weekly basis, and that's how economical it becomes. So I will recommend that use our G1 laundry, because 1, it does not surface the color of the cloth. It quite retains the color, so that if it is white, it will remain white. If it is blue, that blue will not fade. The color of blue will still be retained. And that's the beauty of our G1 laundry. You soak it, then you just agitate it a bit, then rinse, and then there you are. It also have the softener in it. So G1 laundry can be used as a hand wash and also on machine wash. So that is how economical it can become. Rinsing it doesn't take a lot of water. So that is how it will. We talk about our Lemon Glow. Lemon Glow is a very concentrated water-based polish that cleans and polishes and protect everywhere, every surface that it is applied. You applied it on, if you love your wooden leather, wooden furniture. Once you have cleaned them, you can polish them using our Lemon Glow. And what Lemon Glow does is that it will really repel the dust that forms on these surfaces. On the leather, be it for the car, be it for the seat, it will quite soften it, and it will really lengthen the life of the furniture that you have. It gives protection on every application, and it is very safe in all the wood finishes and any other surface. We have used it also on some defacing very high good ceramic tiles, We have applied the lemon glow, and it has also retained them quite well. You can see the kind of furniture that you can use our lemon glow on. So these are products that will work for you. It is concentrated and very economical, requiring minimum product and maximum result. It cleans and protects any wooden, any metal surface that you cherish. It does not drip, and it also takes care of the oily. So it provides the three surfaces of furniture's care: clean and remove natural oil and promote science. So that is what it is. We also have our carpet glow. Our carpet glow is also very good for cleaning our carpet. The good thing about our carpet glow is that you don't remove the carpet. You just clean it the air. First, you will apply the Super 10. Then now you take the carpet glow. The carpet glow, what you do, you put it in you put water in a bucket, you foam it, and then you just apply the foam. It is the foam that is going to suck the dust that are on the surface of the carpet, and it will give the carpet that very good signing that the carpet should have. You can use it in so many things. Cleaning the carpets and upholsteries. It is very highly concentrated. It's voluminous foam that makes it very effective, and it uses the dry cleaning method. It is powerful enough to remove all the unwanted dust. It is also very gentle, and it enhances the color of our carpet. So it is something that I would recommend that for people who love the carpets in their nini, because this one is not going to leave your carpet smelling after you have cleaned. No, your carpet will just remain as dry as it is. We also have Fantastic. Fantastic is also used on a wooden floor. We also use it in the tiles. We use it anywhere, in any surface that you'd want to polish within our homes. Marbles, very good for keeping our floor in a shining way. So it's spread, and it is evenly spread very easily, and like in a leveling agent. It is smooth and it gives us a very smooth finish without any drip. It resists scuff and also water stains. So that is also what we do. Wash and wax. This is a product that you will maintain your color of your car once you use wash and wax. Like the 500 ml will give you 100 washes of your car, and it washes at the same time. It also waxes it. So this is a very economical product that us as distributors, we should be there just to help, because people love their cars, but how to maintain these cars is what worries them. So go out there, share it with the people, share it with the car, those car cleaning garages, and you will make money. So the benefit that it enhances the paint work. For every wash, it does not get stick onto your car. It is a biodegradable formula, ensuring that ingredients break down to the basic and the consequence of the biological activities. So this is a product that we should sell as much as we should. But I would like just to talk a bit over how do we make money before I end up my session. I want to talk about LC30 and also Super 10. In Super 10, I just want to encourage people who have never attempted to sell the highest pack of our Super 10, which is the 25 liters. 25 liters, when you sell because you are going to buy it at 23,970. When you sell at 28,850. It gives you a retail profit of 4,880. I want to give a case, my own case, because I sell about 14s every 4 months. They are some of my corporate customers that get this kind of money, buy this product from me. So every time they buy it from me, the 4 liters, the 25 liters, 4 of them. In terms of retail profit, I make 19,520. That is retail profit. The BV that I get on every tin is 14,190. So 5 of them gives me 56,760. If I apply my percentage of payment or bonus, which is 25%, they pay me 14,190. So plus the profit of 19,520, that transaction alone, if I do it in 1 month, gives me 33,710. That's just one transaction from one customer. So you can see the kind of money that our home care gives us. How about the LC30? LC30 is also a product that also has good money, but most of us, most of the distributors, we quite don't really do much with it. But this is a product that if you discover, your customer will be very happy with you. It is very economical. The customer will tell you, where have you been keeping this product for me? Especially those ones who clean their own offices. I will use one example of an office that it is the self guest wings. These people only buy a tin of 5 liters. Before they discover their budget on soap was about 80,000 monthly. So when I told them about this about the LC30, and I went and demonstrated and even took them to everywhere where they could apply this, they found out that this LC30, which me I buy at 52.90, I buy at 52.90 and I sell at 6,030. Assuming you are going to dilute it, because what I do is that 1 liter, I dilute it into 5 liters of water, 25 liters of water. So 5 liters will give me 5 of the 25 liters of already diluted juice. Assuming that I want to repack them into 5, the ones which I've diluted, I want to repack them into 5 liters, 5 liters, 5 liters. And then I sell those 5 liters at only 400, because that is what most of the Kariobangi soaps are being sold at, the 5 liters. That is going to give me 10,000 if I sell it at 400, and that is going to give me a profit margin of 4,910. But if I sell it at 500, it is going to give me 7,210 as my retail profit. So that's the kind of money that we make, and those are the kind of money that are there in our home care product, but we prefer not to use them. Summary and as I give it up, what is important about moving home care product is that you must be very articulate, very good in doing the demonstration. Most of us fail to do the sales of home care, either because we don't use them Or we have them, we use them in our homes, but we don't want to share. So the good thing that messes people is that when you go to demonstrate and you fail to demonstrate and if you fail to show the result, that is why you find sales don't actually come on. But I would urge every distributor, as you use them, build the confidence in going out there to do the demonstration. Because home care, the advantage of home care, which I've found, is that they are long-serving. There are some homes that are introduced to home care in the year 2001. To date, they are still buying home care from us. And once somebody has gotten hooked to our home care product, it will never. Somebody who uses our G1 laundry to wash our clothes or to wash our beddings, he will never use any other product. He will never go back to use Osin, to use Ariel, to use Omo, because of the kind of result that our home care product give. They give a first-class result, and that is what wins our customers. They are higher also in points, and they're also higher in BV. So for distributors who have discovered them, when you move a lot of home care, you always find that the earning at the end of the month is quite lucrative and is quite good. So I will just end by urging our distributors, take time to know, take time to demonstrate them, and be passionate with them. Build confidence when you go out there to demonstrate them. And there you will always find the people you demonstrate them to, the rest will be for the product to do. The product will keep on winning these people to you, and they will keep on recommending. Home care people will recommend more of their friends to you than I think any other kind of product that we have. So I'll return this to our leader so that we can invite the next person. So Judy, I can back off.
Thank you so much, Ellie, for taking us through that one. You are always very thorough with the home care. Actually, it's you have got everything at your fingertips. I'm sure those who have read a hand, he has calculated for you how much money you are likely to make, especially if you are very good in the home care products. And one thing that you discover is that there are so many homes, and at the end of the day, everybody is going to get a home. In case you do, maybe you stay with your parents, very soon you are going to get out and you are going to your own home. And all these things that he has talked about, you are going to need them. I know basically what is happening is that every home very soon is going to have a car. You are going to sell your wash and wax. Every home, ikona jikoni. Every home, ikona cleaning to be done. Every home has everything. People have to shower. People have to cook. People have to wash dishes. And so what I can tell you that home care is real-time business. And I can tell you there are those people who have decided that they are so strong. Actually, they have not even just decided. It's just that they are so strong in that area, and that's where they make most of their money. You see, as you do this business, realize where your strength is. There are those who are very strong when it comes to home care products. There are those who are very strong when it comes to skincare products. Somebody like Naomi Masharia, she's very, very, very strong when it comes to skincare products. When it comes to weight loss program, and now is very, very, very strong in that. When it comes to health, Grandes is so strong. And I know me, I'm different. I love business. That's where I feel the strength is. And so what I'm encouraging you is to try to know where your strength is. And this is an area that Ellie didn't discover where the strength is. And you see, that is all the homes that you ever think of in Kenya. Imagine they also need our home care products. I, for one, I love our home care products because I use so many. Whether it is the car shampoo, whether it is the skin care, whether it is whether it is the carpet, whether it is this and that. I have so many home care products, and I'm so excited. And I can see he is being congratulated for taking people through the home care products, and I'm sure everybody has fallen in love with them. And the fact that you have to dilute to use That means one product, you can use it for a very long period of time. Always remember, the product that is called LDC, right duty concentrate for washing our dishes. What happens is that the first one, when I joined the business, it took me 5 good months. And then the other beauty was, ile chupa nilipatiwa ya kudilute LDC, I still have it up to today, 20 years down the line. So I can promise you, you'll never go wrong with home care. So much about that. And now we are going to hear the next online. And one thing that I would like to say is that we have just closed our month today. Today was the PT day, the final day for the month of April. Tomorrow we are starting a brand new month. That is the month of May. And let me assure you that I always look at it this way, that when one month closes, another one comes. That means you've been given a clean page. That means you have wrapped out whatever ever happened, and you have been given a new page. And on that page, you can write new things. You can write your goals. You can write the things that you want to achieve. You can write so much. You can talk to yourself and convince yourself. And let me assure you that you never go wrong. So I'm going to invite Grandes to take us through goal setting, because that is what will make us that our month is going to be very strong. When we cross the month of May, how we crossed in April, we are not going to cross it like that in May. We want to cross it in a stronger manner. And so I want to invite Gladys so that she can take us through and see how we can be able to set our goals very right for the month of May. So please take your pen and a paper, because it is so important. Gladys, over to you.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Ellie, for that session. I'll try to be fast because of time. We have just 17 minutes. So those who don't know my name is Gladys, and I'll be taking you through the goal setting. And I want to be fast because remember, we are normally told, it is true in business, that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And my hope is that each one of us here, none of us is planning to fail. So we need to know that we must plan, and goal setting is part of planning. So planning is a process. It is a process of making plans so that you can achieve something. And in planning, you must think about the activities that are required to achieve the desired goal. Then also, you need to want to achieve the desired goals. You must plan. So when you are doing that, you must know what is it that is going to be done, when is it going to be done, how is it going to be done. So planning gives you direction towards working on your goal. So those are very, very important things there to think about. So when you are setting when you're setting goals, we need to set certain goals. Number one, many of us set a goal of where we want to be at the end of it all in our life. You envision, what do I want to be in that nice home of mine? Maybe having an orchard, having some animals around you, traveling the world. You need to have that bigger picture. From that bigger picture, then you come to the actual acquisition. Where do I start to buy that house or plant those trees in my house, whatever in my compound? And then before there, now you come to, how do I make the money? And that is why many of us join the business. So when you have the big picture and then you come now to where you're planning, this is where in our business, then it gives you that specific ability to be able to set your goals. We need to set our goals on personal development, our career, for those of us who have careers. By the way, even Neolife is a career in itself. Educational, health, family, relationship, spiritual, and social goals. So that is something very, very important we need to understand. You need to know that you must set goals that are specific. We use the acronym specific because it says that one, your goals must be specific. You must specify, what do I want to be? I want to become a director. That is specific. Yeah. And then the other thing is that goals must be achievable. They must be measurable. Once you know I specifically want to be a manager, you can measure that by knowing that I need to do my 250. I need to do my 1,000 to become a senior manager. I need to do my 2,000 to be paid at 15%, my 3,000 at 20%, like that. Then you need goals that are achievable. You can't start looking towards achieving goals that they are not achievable. They are so far off. And achievable and realistic go hand in hand. You can't come today and say, I want to become a director next month. It may not be achievable. It may not be achievable. Because in our business, you must become a senior manager so that you transit to director. So, but in this case, if you're doing the fast track, it's possible, but it can be quite a tall order. But so you need to set things that are achievable and realistic so that you don't get bogged down, you don't get discouraged, and you build it. And then you must put time to it. For example, you are a new distributor. I want to become a manager this month. When is this month? By the end of May. By the end of May, I need to become a senior manager. I need to sponsor 5 people. That is time bound. I need to become a director in the next 4 months. And you put that month and that date. So you find that when you've done now the planning, putting it on paper, it's in your mind, you've put it on paper, then you need to know you must use the basics. Basic number 1, you must use the products. And you can't use products that you don't understand. So part of the planning is to understand which are these products that are going to be called my core products that I'm going to use to move my business to the next level. For example, you might decide this is a farming season. If only I can get 20, I'm giving an example, 20 farmers who can buy the 5 liter, that will be 60 times 20. You'll become a senior manager. Or I'm going to be able to try this month to sell 2 cases of TNN. It's achievable. 2 cases of TNN is 16 pieces. So you need to plan according to what resonates with you, what is easy for you to move. So you need to use the products, and then you need to learn to share the products. You must build a customer base, you work towards it, and then you must start moving, sharing the opportunity with people, and you must plan to train. It's a plan. Like now we are here. The people who came here is because they have planned every Tuesday. They will attend this meeting so that they can learn. So you find that you get those benefits right there. Good. You're able to share, you're able to train, you're able to use the products and get testimonies. The other thing is you must learn to live a healthy lifestyle. It's your priority to exercise, to rest, to diet, eat proper diet, and teach people on the same. So that is in line with using the products. When you use the products, you have a story to tell, you have experience, you can earn a bonus, you get a discount when you buy for yourself. You must understand the current trends of health so that you can give people those solutions. Then why should you share? Because you buy at a discount, you sell at retail, you make your profits. That's why you need to share. Yeah, and that is very, very important. So you even share the business so that you build a network. And also you need to share to keep your friends healthy, your family healthy. So all those things are important. Then we need to share the business opportunity and build relationships towards understanding to share the business opportunity. Why should you share the business opportunity? So that you build a team, you have a network, you have residual income. All those things are important. You build solid relationships. Our business cannot be built if you're not building relationships with the people you meet along the way. So it's very important to even do, when teams meet, they do things together, and then eventually you build a legacy. That is very, very important. I talked about why train. You develop as a person, you gain knowledge, develop skills, become a leader, and you develop other leaders. So that is very, very important. And leadership is where our business is. So it's part of planning to be able to support your team, motivate your team, communicate properly. So when you are setting goals, we said you need short-term, medium-term, and long-term. And you need now to know in our business, you need to move from distributor to manager. You become a manager by doing 250 points alone or 500 qualified PV with your team. You become a senior manager by doing 500 points alone or 1,000 points plus with team. You become a director by doing 4,000 points. That is a journey. And so that's a journey we need to work on. Very, very important right there. So you need to take those steps of becoming a manager, senior manager, director, world team, president's team. So these steps, we need to work very hard. This is the time you had work hardest, because this is where you're forming a base. Once you learn how to build managers and senior managers, you become a director. Now, everything else you need to do is teach your director to do what you did, and you duplicate yourself to the next level. And I believe where we are right now, very soon we'll see many directors coming to the team and world team step-ups, and eventually president's teams step up. So it's very, very important to work on that. So I want to leave it at that. Again, another goal you need to set is a goal for taking the incentives. The incentives we have the incentive for botanical, we have the incentive for the 3 in 30, and we have fast track. Fast track incentive is where you can become a manager with doing 250 alone for manager, or senior manager 500. All those are incentives we need to run for. Then we also need to look at the incentives for director. It's good to understand them so that when you're working to that level, then you find that you're working towards something that can benefit you, and you can't work towards something that is not at your fingertips. So I want to leave it at that so that Judy can close the session for us and we maintain the time. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you, Gladys, for taking us. I think we've really gotten it very, 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 very light. And I'm sure this coming month, you have gotten the hints and tips on how you can do it better. If at all you have not done it any better. Kama unajiambia unafanya vizuri, I'm sure now you have earned it. So in the next 7 minutes, I just want to share something small. I think we've already done our topics. Is that one thing that we must know, that duplication is essential for success. Unless we duplicate ourselves, you see the man in the main row, duplicate. Alianza peke yake, na sasa unaona kona watu kwa team. Let me tell you, this is the best kept secrets of the successful people. They build a network. And of course, Eric Bore ameongea hii sana. And please, you can follow on his, I think if you're on Facebook or even Instagram, he is there. You can follow him and you can be able to learn on some of these things that are so crucial in our business. We must learn how to duplicate. I must congratulate each and everybody that did sponsor somebody last month. And I'm sure next week on Tuesday, we are going to have our recognition. This week on Saturday, we are going to have our DQ school from 9 up to 10. So if you are a senior manager and above, but for the rest, you can come as they are called special guests. But that meeting will be specifically for the senior managers, but we should invite you as special guests to come sit and listen and say nothing, just to listen to what the senior manager school is about. And I just want to give you some sponsoring tips. And first of all, encourage people to join the company so that they can buy products for themselves. People love buying, people don't want to be sold to. That is tip number 1. Then number 2, there's an online presence. When people know that they can do their shopping online, they can buy their products and then they are being delivered to their houses. People will be so excited. They'll tell you, I didn't know that. I've just been learning how to buy products from other people. And especially when you encourage them to buy for themselves. And let me assure you, it will make them get very excited, because nobody wants to look for anybody to get anything. People always want to be in control of what they want to buy. So encourage them to buy for themselves. Tell them about our back office. They'll be given a password. They can shop there. They can show other people how they can shop on their back office. That is on their website, and they can earn some profits. That profit is left in their Neolife account, and they can be able to buy themselves other products, or they can also buy products for their customers using that money, and that is their profits. And that one is very encouraging to any new person that is coming to the business. The other thing is that for those who do not want to come to the warehouse, that they can be delivered their products at the comfort of their homes. And you see, people are just looking for convenience. So in this business, convenience is key, and everybody wants convenience. And that is what we are offering. The other thing is about, they can also build a retail business by default. That means you can encourage other people to become members, to use the products. In the process of them using the products, what happens? You have been able to build a business. Because once you are able to do 250 PVs within that group, or maybe 1,000, or maybe 2,000, or even 4,000, by the time you do 4,000 with all the people that are joining to buy products for their own use, you are earning like 50 to 70,000. And of course, let's not forget the social media aspect. I think that last week we had Prudence, who really came to talk to us. Now she started doing a business on social media, and she was doing like 500 points. And when she learned how to do a business on social media, she is now able to do more than 10,000 points in a network. That tells you she is earning more than 100,000 Kenya shillings. The other thing is, yesterday, Bianca came and talked to us. And of course, I sent that video out. You can also learn. Let me tell you, there's nothing wrong when you have to combine the traditional ways of doing business, and then you combine with the social media. I'm sure you are going to do it better than you have ever thought. And of course, that one Grandes has really covered. And of course, our group, we also have a page on Instagram. You can visit there. Sue is being recognized. And because once you take a step, you tell your director to send a photo to me, I'll put it on the group, and we'll be able to give you a congratulation. So I sincerely want to encourage you that on Saturday we have our DQ school. Please do come. All it is for the senior managers, but the others come, especially the distributors and the managers, you can come as special guests. Then next week on Tuesday, we are going to do a recognition, who has done what, who is doing what. And please do not forget the trainings within the course of the week. Anytime I give you a link, sometimes you'll find that you have a person who wants to come and listen for that day. Please go in with that person. But for Monday and Tuesday, those ones we say they are mandatory. Those others you can decide. And especially I always find I log in because I want to encourage my team. Because the more you learn from different people, the better it becomes for you. As we start the month of May tomorrow, we are opening at 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm sincerely congratulating you and welcoming you to the new month and telling you that you can do it. Whatever you didn't achieve the last month, just forget about it. Focus on what is ahead of you. That is so important. One thing that you remember, those people who drive cars, they never use the rear mirror. They always use the windscreen because it is so wide, so that you can be able to see the front. You cannot afford to look at the back. If you look at the back for too long, you are going to cause an accident. But if you focus on the side, when you use a side mirror when you want to focus just for a second, then you are back on your windscreen so that you can be able to focus on what is ahead of you. So let's focus on the month of May, and I assure you that this month is going to get you more results than you ever got, because I know you are going to sponsor in a mighty way. I know you are going to share products with the people, and your business will never be the same again. You all have a lovely night, and may God bless you so much. Let's meet in the month of May. Asante sana for being in this meeting. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, Philip Grace. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Delphine. Good night, great people.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
For your
Good night. Good night, everybody. May
Good
you
night,
have a
everyone.
great sleep. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Miremengo. Good night, Delphine.
Good night, Judy. Thanks, bye.
I can see Dixon and Joyce. I can see Vivian, Rosrin. I can see Tabitha Siteki, all the way from United States of America. Wow, fantastic. Wow. I can see you, Nisingira, Brian. Samara. Wow, very exciting. Faith be there. Congratulations. Good night, everybody. Tukutane kesho tuanze mwezi mpya.
Sunday. Bye. Good night.
Bye.